Everyone has their own odd inside of them, says Bang Chan, the leader of Korean boy group Stray Kids. He calls this the inspiration behind their latest EP, Oddinary, a portmanteau of the contradictory words odd and ordinary. We wanted to express that being odd is completely normal. That self-described oddness is Stray Kids' charm. Since their debut in 2018 with the blistering, nonconformist anthem District 9, the 8 members of Stray Kids have consistently followed their own path, traversing across genres and big, bold sounds to tell a story that is uniquely their own. It has finally led them here, to a #1 debut on the Billboard 200 albums chart. Stray Kids are only the 3rd Korean act to reach the milestone, following global superstars BTS and SuperM. Stray Kids call the triumph a memory that they will never forget, citing their fans as the source of their monumental achievement. We can proudly say that this was all accomplishable because of Stays, the group tells Nylon in a statement. And to be able to receive such a grand gift, we promise that we will always try our best to bring only happiness to them. Thank you to everyone out there for giving our music a listen. But to those who've been paying attention, Oddinary's success feels like the culmination of 4 years of self-discovery rather than a total surprise. Energy and empathy have always been the pillars of the group's distinct ethos, and these 7 tracks convey a group that is at the height of their powers with playful, potent lyricism, strange, hypnotic melodies, abrasive, bristling trills, and a readiness to explore new sonic territory and more refined styles. Below, members Bang Chan, Lee No, Changbin, Hyunjin, Hon, Felix, Sungmin, and Ida N take Nylon through every song on Oddinary, detailing the songwriting and album-making process while reflecting on the teamwork and ingenuity that's brought them this far. JYP Entertainment. Why did you choose this song to begin the album, and what tone do you hope it sets? Bang Chan, for most of our albums the very first song is decided by how much it expresses Stray Kids' uniqueness. And because Venom is a very unique song, we thought that it would be a good idea to put it as track #1 to really catch the listener's attention. Changbin, we wanted to have a maniac tone. I think the unique and interesting sounds from Venom really set the mood for the entire album. The song is about a fatal attraction. It sets a dark atmosphere. What's so compelling about that? Changbin, using the keyword spiderweb, we wanted to express a person's fatal charms that are difficult to escape from, which led to the song giving off a dark atmosphere that equally is fatal. The sticky beats and top lines do their job in describing a spiderweb. Felix, it's a style that we've never tried, and it's a shade that we've never used until now. We wanted to express our deeper emotion through performances and music. I love the sound of plucking strings in the instrumental and how it evokes the image of plucking threads on a spider web. Whose idea was that? I.N. It came from 3 Racha. Bang Chan, we actually decided to work on this track because we were so mesmerized by the plucking instruments. We've worked with American DJ Dallas Gay before, but he really got our attention with this instrumental. HAN, when we first had the track, it was Bang Chan and Changbin who suggested the idea of a spider web. After listening to the idea, my passion for it grew, and now it has become a track that I love. Maniac. How did you decide on a Maniac as the lead single? Was it always the top choice, or were there other songs being discussed? Bang Chan, most of the time, we write a couple songs then we decide with the company on which song we should use as the lead single. But with it Maniac, while we were making the song we already felt that it had the potential to be the lead single, so we put more effort into making the song. Changbin, we set Maniac as our #1 priority, but we also did work on a Charmer as our title track. When did you write a Maniac, and what was the process like? Bang Chan, if there's one iconic episode that I remember it was at the dorms. Changbin, Hon, and we were talking about ideas, but then on the spot we finished making the hook for the song, and with that, we finished off the rest of the song bit by bit. Hon, Maniac, was created during last fall and winter. We wanted to give off a different vibe from previous single, Thunderous. We worked on creating something that's different from what we've done so far, yet still contains Stray Kids' unique colors. The definition of a maniac is a person characterized by an inordinate or ungovernable enthusiasm for something. Is that a badge you are comfortable wearing? Hyunjin, I feel comfortable. Because the track contains the message of how it is only us who know how passionate we are, and that we shouldn't think about what others think, I feel comfortable. Felix, we're comfortable up to the extent that we admit ourselves that we are somewhat unique and extra. We relate to our fans with our crazy and ordinary sides of ourselves. It makes us feel comfortable. I.N. I think it's quite fitting because each of us are extremely passionate about our work. Charmer. Where did the inspiration for this song come from? Bang Chan, when we first heard the track, the flute made us think about the Pied Piper. So with that in mind we expressed, we are going to charm you in our lyrics. Changbin. I remember listening to the hook and thinking about wanting the song to be about an extremely charming person, who everyone falls over for. The flute sound on the hook is really addictive. Who came up with that idea? HON, I think this was something Bang Chan thought of. Because he's someone who has an ear for music, he's always able to catch details and provide ideas. Changbin, when we first heard the track, we found the flute sound to be mesmerizing, which is why we used this to emphasize the theme. What are your most charming qualities? Lino, I think the fact that the 8 of us all mix well together and the way we enjoy the stage is charming. Felix, our fans, have been really supportive about my freckles, especially. It gives me confidence, and I'm proud to say that my freckles are one of my charming qualities. Sungmin. I have to say my voice when I sing displays my charms best. I.N. I think the difference between when we're on and off stage is our most charming quality. We may look scary on stage, but off stage we're just like your average friend in the classroom who goofs around with his friends. The EDM influences are heavy here. Can you tell me about its origins? Bang Chan. Yeah, this song goes off. Changbin, we've been wanting to work with the dubstep genre again ever since Double Knot, and this track is actually something we've been working on for quite a while. We began our process by thinking about the concise yet multifaceted meaning of the Korean word dang. HON, when I heard the track, it screamed Stray Kids to me. The sounds were so tempting, making it impossible not to work on the track. We tried to differentiate from our past projects by creating an interesting composition, and ended up making this song because we wanted to create something that makes people want to listen to it over and over again. Is it a sound you want to be synonymous with Stray Kids? Bang Chan, why not? If people can dance and have fun while listening to our music, we enjoy it a lot too. The flashier the better. HN, while we also love energy blasting, extravagant sounds, I hope that these don't become our defining sound. We have been and will be continuously creating many differently colored tracks of many various genres. If we settle on our own defining sound, I feel like it won't feel right when we make tracks using other genres. Which song on the album came to you the quickest? And which track took the longest to complete? Bang Chan, I think A Maniac took the longest because the whole production was very detailed, but Muddy Water finished pretty quickly compared to the others. HON, I think A Freeze took the shortest. The lyrics and top line were finished quickly because it was easy to mentally mind map the track's energy and themes. Muddy Water took the longest. It took longer to create because as this is a unit track, we had to work with everyone having different working paces. It also took a bit longer because everyone really worked hard to create the best result. Lonely ST. This song is particularly vulnerable. What's the story behind it? Changbin, this song makes me think about how even though the road I'm on may be a lonely and tiring one, because I'm the one who chose this road, I'm also the one who has to encourage myself to keep pushing forward. It reminds me once again of the reason why I chose this road and what meaning it has to me. There are a lot of auto-tuned flourishes on your voices in this song. What do you like about that effect, especially on a song like this? Bang Chan, I had a talk with Changbin about this. I asked him if we were going to use auto-tune or not, but Changbin liked the idea of contrasting our effect-driven vocals with the organic instruments of the track. And aesthetics-wise, I also agreed with the idea, so that's how we decided to use auto-tune. Where were you emotionally when you were writing this song? Bang Chan, there have been a lot of moments where I've felt lonely, and I'm pretty sure there are people out there who have felt the same. So while making the song, I tried putting those emotions into the lyrics as much as I can. Changbin, I focused on thinking about the road Stray Kids have been on while I was singing.